Hey guys, quick video while I'm doing some charging. This is Bill, formerly of the Bill Show. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Tesla Standard Range Plus audio system and my experience with Hansshow, which they make a lot of parts for the Teslas. Let me start off by saying that some people have said that they're really good, and there's been some YouTube videos on upgrading the Standard Range Plus audio to add all the speakers and to add a subwoofer and everything. Let me tell you about my experience with Hansshow. It has been very expensive and very bad. They keep wanting to try and do customer service over the WhatsApp app to do online chats, and of course, since they're in China, that's also at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. So I've got a 2020 Standard Range Plus. It's a pre-October build, so it does not have the two rear speakers up on the shelf up there, the poop deck, whatever you want to call it. I did add them. I got them on eBay, so I do have the extra speakers that are up there now. And since it's a Standard Range Plus, I do not have the extra amplifier and the subwoofer in the trunk. So I tried the Hansshow wiring harness to activate all the speakers, and it did activate the speakers, but it because there's no extra amp and there's no amp supplied with that wiring harness, it actually just splits the sound, and so it takes all the power that's powering basically the front speakers and the door speakers in the stock setup and splitting that amongst all the speakers, so it makes everything very weak. So then you need bass, because it takes away standard range. Your bottom speakers are where your bass is coming out, without messing with the wiring harness. Sorry, I was going to watch YouTube while I was charging up, but I decided to make a YouTube. So your bass comes out of these speakers, the little wing speakers and the ones up by the windshield are all deactivated, and you do have your sound bar, and then you do have the rear speakers pumping out sound. So once you split the signal, and this is how the harness, you split the signal and power up the windshield speakers, you power the sound bar still is active, and then it takes the bass from these and makes them normal speakers because it's stealing that power, and then is powering the rear deck speakers, and it also then does power the little ones down by the mirrors. So yes, you do get sound out of all of them, but it's weak. But it doesn't really distort the sound too much. You can't use the immersive sound anymore in the settings when you are, oops, sorry. In your settings, when you go in there to, in your sound, I don't know, wherever that is. But you can't do that anymore. Sorry, my Buc-ee's thing. But it's so it's taking all that power to power everything. Good thing is you do get sound out of them, but it's missing all the bass, because now you're not getting the bass out of the doors. So I did want to go ahead and get the version A, so it added the subwoofer in back and still came with the harness then to actually power the subwoofer. Got it, I ordered it, and then they came back and said, oh, well, we don't have any of the version A, but I can get you an upgrade to the version E or whatever it was. It added a DSP, a digital signal processor, which I was very leery about doing anyway, and I wish to this day I would not have done it, because it did exactly what I was afraid it was going to do, and it distorted the sound, so it gives it kind of a fake 3D sound. So the lesson learned is, if you care about the audio quality, then don't do it. Just leave it the stock setup, because I had the harness first, I did the DSP, and then I made the mistake of going, I don't want the DSP, I just want the subwoofer. So I ordered another kit without the DSP, thinking I could return it. Oh no, well, I'm sorry. Yes, you can technically return the unit, but you need to pay shipping. Do you know how much shipping is back to China? I got a quote because I took the box in with the subwoofer and everything and the DSP. I was going to send it back because then if they bring it back and it's completely uninstalled, they'll refund you. Otherwise, they're going to charge like 50%. So if it's $500 for the unit or $600, whatever it is, minus, because you've hooked it up, minus 50% restocking fee, and then the shipping, UPS shipping back to China, and this is not doing all the customs paperwork, I'm sure, whatever that was going to need to be done, was $470. I kid you not, to ship it back. Because shipping, I've found out now, out of China, because the government subsidizes it in China, is nothing. It probably paid $5, maybe $10 to literally ship it from China to Florida in like 3 days. I got it in like both systems. I got it in like 3 days. And I'm like, wow, that was fast. But I found out why. Because the Chinese government shipping, and that's why so many products you can buy online direct from China are so cheap. But good luck trying to return one to China. So it basically it would be $- to return it. You're still in the hole. But I was chit-chatting with a guy on Facebook last night that I think had just gotten a Standard Range Plus and was talking about that. And I'm like, dude, do not waste your money. I would sell you the system for $100 and send it to you, except literally it's not worth your time to hook up. The guys on YouTube and stuff that have done videos and that are saying how good it is and everything, they got those systems for free. So, Hansshow basically gave them, so yeah, for free? No, I still wouldn't even want it for free because it literally sounded so bad. So I've hooked it up 3 times. I can install the system really fast now. I know exactly how to do it because the instructions to do it are not good. So I basically was watching these YouTube videos to try and figure out how to do it. Figured it all out, got it hooked up. So the second system then that the third system then that I got without the DSP, just the subwoofer and the wiring harness. So it split the power, of course, but I also had no left channel then. I had no left rear at all. So no upper and no door. And so that was it. I gave up. I uninstalled it all, put it back in the box, and of course that's when I tried to return it and find out it was $470 to return. So I'm basically out about $600. Everybody's like, oh, well, dispute it with your credit card. And I paid through PayPal and PayPal with credit card. So I disputed it both with PayPal and the credit card. And PayPal said, no, because they're offering you to return it. That's the little loophole. Because you can return it for $470 and you're not returning it, well, what can you do? So basically, I'm screwed out of about $600 for audio that I can't even use because it's so inferior on the sound quality. The Tesla stock system, way better. So anyway, that's it. I just want to do a quick video. I was just trying to get a little bit of charge. I was out running around at a couple of job sites and needed to get a little bit of charge in the car. And yeah, I'm up to 72% now, so I've got more than enough. I got to get back to my store and get a project ready for a client. But do not buy and do not waste your money on the Hansshow. If you want more information, hit me up. Let me know. I'll tell you even more about it. I'll send you my system, but you have to know that it's crap. And I don't even really want you to try it, but you could do it for yourself, but don't waste the money buying it from Hansshow. It is not worth it. It's horrible. If you don't, now I'm saying that because I enjoy good sound quality. I want to hear the music. The worst part, I almost forgot, the Bluetooth. When you're talking on the phone to somebody, it distorts it so bad because it's a fake 3D sound. The person sounds like they're all over, moving all over in the car on the audio. And then on the flip side of that phone call, the people are like, oh yeah, the sound quality is horrible. I can hear myself, it's echoey. So you have to then turn off the Bluetooth, pick up the phone, put it to your head, and you're like, ugh. So please, please, please do not waste your money on the Hansshow. Honestly, if that's one of their flagship products and it's that bad, God help you if you're buying anything. Just know that if you buy it from direct from a Chinese company, it's done. There is no return. There's literally no service because they can't do anything, and you can't return it because shipping is extraordinarily high to get it to China. So you basically, you buy it, you're done. It's as is, and don't do it. Just trust me. Don't buy Hansshow. So that's it. I hope you all have a good day. Again, hit me up if you want more information. But my charge is about done. 2 of the chargers are dead here, but I am 75% more than enough. All right, ciao guys. See ya.